Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about BitTorrent. So BitTorrent is definitely one of my favorite coins to take a look at because it has such a bright future. If you take a look right now, we are sitting at about 0.0084, about 11.26% increase in the last 24 hours. If we take a look at the last week alone, about a 5.78% increase. Obviously, the week span doesn't look great because we did just come off of a massive incline. So the incline got us to that 0.0143. However, now we're at that 0.0084, so you're seeing that there was a correction, but we're still looking fairly bullish. We have a very good very good last 24 hours showing us that there is still a bright future ahead. Obviously, the market cap at $5.5 billion, the volume in the last 24 hours being that $2 billion, and the circulating supply being 660 billion BTT. So there's a lot of projects right now that BitTorrent is currently, undergoing. So right now we have BTFS, we have DLive integrations, and let's take a little bit of a look into what BitTorrent really has to offer, the utility of BitTorrent, and why this coin is continuing to fight back against this massive correction that it had. There is a little bit of movement in the last 24 hours, like I said, so I think there is going to be a bright future. We'll go over specific price predictions for April, May, and 2021 at the end of this video. First, let's take a look. So BitTorrent token, tokenizing the world's largest decentralized file sharing protocol with BTT. BTT is a TRC10 utility token based on the blockchain that powers the features of the most popular decentralized protocols and applications in the world. DApps powered by BTT include BitTorrent Speed, BitTorrent File System, DLive, and others in the pipeline. You can actually take a look a little bit farther down and see more on BTT and its use cases. So we have things like BitTorrent Speed, get faster download speeds and BTT token rewards. BitTorrent Speed is available as a feature of BitTorrent and uTorrent Web as well as uTorrent Classic. With BitTorrent Speed enabled, downloaders will have the option of providing tokens to uploaders in exchange for faster download speed. By introducing an incentive of earning BTT tokens, uploaders have a reason to seed files longer and dedicate more of their bandwidth and storage to other torrent clients in the network. BTT, which serves as a crypto torrent token in BitTorrent Speed, is responsible for powering a healthier BitTorrent protocol. So if you go down, you can actually learn more about how it works. So enable BTT and enjoy faster download speeds. Enable your wallet, enjoy faster download speeds, and earn BTT. So to get started, like I said, you can jump in with BitTorrent Web, uTorrent Classic, and uTorrent Web. They are all free downloads available on the BitTorrent.com. So if you're looking to download, you can go there and do so. So now we're on to the BitTorrent file system itself, BTFS. BTFS is both a protocol and network implementation that provides a P2P mechanism for storing and sharing digital content in a decentralized filing system. So there's a million different kind of traditional filing storage systems out there. However, they have many disadvantages, including centralization or control by a single entity, the ability for governments to censor, higher costs, and low fault tolerance. So BTFS is a decentralized filing system that is, like I said, supported by millions of BitTorrent user nodes, running on a blockchain, which has a delegated proof-of-stake method of processing blockchain transactions. BTFS addresses these limitations. So it's just a lot of potential behind this. I won't read too much more into it, but BitTorrent file system, like I said, it's a very big thing coming soon. And when it does come, I do suspect the price of BitTorrent will completely explode. I think we will continue on a streak after the explosion as BitTorrent continues to increase and make more strides along the way. We do see DLive is a live streaming community built on blockchain that empowers content creators and viewers. So if you guys know what twitch.tv is, DLive is basically that. Just a little bit smaller. However, when I say a little bit, I mean it's very massively smaller. I mean twitch.tv is massive, but DLive is basically the same concept. So if we go back to the website BitTorrent.com, you can actually take a look and see that soon BTT will be introducing DLive ecosystem to power virtual gifting, subscriptions, and viewer rewards. So BitTorrent has a couple different use cases here. Obviously, a utility token at this point. It has a bunch of exchanges as well as partners. So BitTorrent's looking fairly good. I think there is a very good outcome, and a good outlook, I should say, with BitTorrent coming in the near future. If we go back to the BitTorrent price chart, there is a lot of analysis to be done here. So we did have, quite a bit of a stabilization before this massive increase. We did then see it go to that 0.0143 about April 4th, 8 p.m. Then we saw a massive dip, obviously all the way down to April 7th, 4 p.m. We saw 0.0076. Then we saw an increase to about 0.0096 and still a steady decrease all the way to 0.0074 April 14th, 4 p.m. So then we did see the increase, and we're continuing to see some movement on BitTorrent that does make it look like it has potential to start rocketing off again. So I do want you guys to take a look at BitTorrent, see if it's something you would be interested in, investing in. Obviously, I am not a financial advisor. I will never give financial advice, so always do your own research. But if you are interested, make sure to add it to your watch list, because there are a lot of dips with something like BitTorrent, and because of the current state we're at, you're still looking at a very good entry point for BitTorrent. I think you will be able to get it, below 80 cents, or not 80 cents, but 0.008 before the end of, April alone. I think there is going to be more dips in the near future. I do, however, think that BitTorrent will take off at the end of April and the end of May. So make sure you get in if you are looking to get in before those points. So let's jump straight into BitTorrent's price predictions. So April is going to be a big month. We do see it at about 0.0084. Obviously, in the last month, almost a 400% increase. So that's a massive, massive increase. However, I do see BitTorrent making its way closer and closer to 1 cent. I think we will reach about 1 cent, and let's go to 0.0012. I think that's going to be a reasonable prediction. Very, very close to our old all-time high that was at that 0.0143. We're going to be right around that 0.0112, and I think that's going to be a very, very reasonable prediction. I think I said the wrong thing last time. So yeah, 0.0120. I'm sorry, 0.0120 is what I see BitTorrent making its way to by the end of April. Going into the end of May, I think we will continue to see increases, and this time we will meet our all-time high on BitTorrent with BTFS coming soon. I think we're going to have more news and information by then as well about updates and projects coming ahead, and because of that, DLive integration is also on their way, I think we will see about a penny and a half making its way past that as well. Mid-May, we make it to a penny and a half, and by the end of May, I think we're going to have a big surge up to about 2 cents. I think 2 cents is an all-time high, and a stabilization around 1.75 is very realistic. Do remember, guys, I like to keep my price predictions as realistic, reasonable, and pretty much as conservative as possible, because a lot of these YouTubers are putting 100x on every single video. I'm just not for that. I'm going to give you guys straight up answers and try to be as honest as possible when giving you guys price predictions. Going into the end of 2021, I think we will continue to see increases in BitTorrent. BitTorrent's one of those coins, like I said, has massive potential. The market cap's still not insanely high. It's still at about 5.5 billion. And because of that, I think BitTorrent has, like I said, the potential to continue increasing. Let's give it a quick refresh and see where our price is currently. So we are at 0.0083. I do see BitTorrent making its way closer and closer to about 7 to 10 cents. I think that's definitely a possibility, about a 10x by the end of the year. I would say this is not a potential 100x candidate. I know a lot of people are hoping that this is going to be 100x. Unfortunately, 10x is about the most I could see it going. I could see maybe a potentially 20x, but like I said, 10x is where I'm going to realistically say, this is going to max out. I think it's going to be right around the 7 to 10 cent area. So we'll have to keep an eye out. I think the all-time high right around 9 to 10 cents, and a stable spot around the 8 to 7 to 9 cents, right in that area. So we'll continue to keep it like I said, we'll continue to monitor this coin on the channel. But there's a lot of potential behind it, and because of that, like I said, we're going to have a very, very good year for 2021 with BitTorrent. We'll continue to watch BitTorrent and see where it goes. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with me today, looking at BitTorrent. If you guys haven't already, subscribed to the channel, turn notifications on, like the video, and comment and let me know if you guys have any questions or concerns about BitTorrent, and I'll try to get back to everybody. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys all in the next one.